Welcome back. We have Monique Vec joining us on the show, the founder and creator of what is called the air-conditioned T-shirt. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Are you wearing one right now?
I am wearing one of my new dresses.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
It is.
Thank you.
Monique has invented what she calls the air-conditioned T-shirt, and it's gained a lot of popularity in recent years, but most recently took Monique to a trip to Toronto for the taping of The Dragon's Den, where she got an opportunity to sell this idea to the dragons.
Yes.
That's huge.
It was massive. I think it's one of those phone calls that any new business, especially entrepreneurs, we want that call. We want to be able to take it to the dragons and really present our idea.
So I know you can't give us the outcome because, of course, this doesn't go to air until the fall, so we can't know how it went. But tell us about the experience itself. Do you feel like it went the way you thought it would go?
Yeah, the experience itself, first off, the worst part is waiting to go on set.
I bet.
It's torture. You're waiting, and I think the anticipation is the worst. But once they bring you up those stairs, and you know the set director counts you down in like 3, 2, 1, and then you roll and then you walk across that screen where they could, you know, the dragons are on the other side and they can see your shadow. Then it was just all fun. Oh, it was fun. I had a blast. I loved every minute of it. You know, the anticipation was the worst, but once they rolled me into that studio, I was like,
you're
yes,
on fire. You're in your element. And your son's been a part of this as well.
Yes, yes. Our youngest son, he had what we have been coined as Nigel, which is basically a talking unicorn head, which is pretty much how we are as a family. We're all about fun. And I mean, you couldn't get much more fun than taking a talking unicorn to the Dragon's Den.
Yeah.
And we did it.
What were the dragons like? Were they nice?
The dragons were good, yeah. I was surprised when I got on stage at some and not surprised by others. So I don't want to give any more details than that, but some things surprised me and other things just didn't surprise me at all.
Right, and while you can't share details, there's a certain element of positivity exuding from your skin. So I just hope whatever happened is a good thing. It sounds like it might have some real positive circumstances and outcomes for you.
Yes.
We have some video we want to roll on, but I want to give some history to our viewers about these shirts. Started because you're an equestrian, a horse lover, and you use these shirts to keep you cool when you're riding.
Absolutely, absolutely. Traditional Western shirts are quite warm. Most of them are cotton, and I think that equestrians are athletes too, and we're one of the first companies to introduce technical fabrics to equestrians.
So that was a great start, but then from there, the call for these shirts became very popular for other reasons.
Yeah, we started expanding into different markets organically, but one of the markets that surprised us were women that were suffering from menopausal issues, so night sweats and hot flashes. They started buying our apparel for that, to help them with those symptoms.
And your sales have not been slow. I mean, you've been quite popular, not just in Canada, but internationally. You're getting a lot of orders.
Absolutely, yeah. Currently we have about 60% of our market that goes into the United States.
Is that right?
Yes.
So you went to the Dragon's Den looking to really ramp up the whole operation.
Absolutely.
Is that the idea?
Yeah, absolutely. When you're growing organically and you're doing everything on your own, the more help you can get, because I don't know everything, and that's okay not to know everything. So the more help that you can get from people that are in the know is massive. And we get tons of community support and people calling in, offering suggestions, and that's huge because we love that. Everybody's part of the team. It's not just our business, it's everyone's.
Yeah. So the website where you can check out her things is msport6.com. That's where you can order if you want to check it out. But we won't know until the fall, Monique.
I know.
What's going to happen
I
here.
know. Yeah, it's going to be a long time for me to keep my mouth shut.
It is, truly. But very exciting. And as you mentioned, this is a whole family operation.
It is. It's a massive.
Tell me about Jim's involvement. Your husband.
Yeah, so he does a lot of the design. So thankfully, he understands what's in my head, and he can put it to paper, because I am not a good drawer whatsoever. So he is. So I'm like, oh, I think this would look really good. And he puts it to paper. So every design we've ever done, we have a hand drawing of it at home.
Yes. That's awesome.
Absolutely.
I wish you well.
Thank
I'm so
you.
glad you were able to make time for us today.
Oh, I loved it.
And what a great experience for you to go and appear on the show.
Yes.
You're going to have to let us know the date of when this is airing.
Yes.
You might not know right now.
No.
But we'd love to know about it so we can tune in and see what happens. We'll have to have you back on the show afterwards to find out.
Absolutely. Thank you.
And that dress that you have created is beautiful.
Yeah, it is so nice, and it is fantastic in this type of weather because you know, the hotter it is, the better. You keep nice and cool.
Well, yeah, and I sit under lights all day, which nobody at home can see, but there's a whole world of lights that are beating down on us right now, so I'm kind of jealous that she has this
and I have a
condition.
jean jacket on too.
I know, so true. Anyway, we wish you luck and stay in touch for sure.
Thank you so much for having me.
If you would like to check out her air-conditioned t-shirt, absolutely do this, msport6.com. Back after a quick break, stay with us.